Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my UCL top picks for Matchday 1 video, and without further ado, we'll just get right into it. Leipzig play on the first day of Matchday 1, and it's always nice to have some risk and high reward picks. I say risk, but Leipzig have been visibly progressing into a very strong unit over the years, even after selling some of their key assets. It's been a strong start to the domestic season for the German side after beating Bayern in the German Super Cup 3-0 and then winning two of their last three league matches after that. They have also managed to keep 2 clean sheets in their 4 matches in all competitions, which shows some defensive strength. Leipzig have a very good first fixture against Young Boys, and there is plenty of potential there to keep a clean sheet, but one of their assets offer a lot more than just clean sheets, and that is a fullback David Raum, who is priced at 4.5 million. David Raum has had an interesting career, but it was German side Hoffenheim where his attacking potential came to light. In the 32 league matches he played for them, he scored 3 goals and produced 11 massive assists. Raum then moved over to Leipzig, but this season his creativity seems to have lifted off again, because in his first 8 matches for his side he registered 3 assists. If that wasn't enough, he has also picked up assists for national side Germany in the World Cup, the Olympic Games and the Nations League. Above we can see David Raum's heat map for Leipzig last season. We can see that he spends more time in the opposition's half than his own. We can also see that Raum has been positioning in the opponent's box as well, which means he has a better chance at picking up attacking returns. Taking into account his price, team form, creativity and opponent, Raum takes up his place in UCL Fantasy top picks for Matchday 1. Barcelona will be hoping to make it through the group stage this season after their early exit last. The Spanish side have grown a lot since then, and the fact that they edged Real Madrid to the La Liga title reinforces that. The Spanish champions had a fantastic 2022-2023 campaign, and again one of the biggest reasons for that was their defensive strength, especially at home. Barcelona sustained a better defensive record than any other big team in Europe last season, which means investing in their defense is a must. Antwerp play ahead for Barcelona, and the Spanish side will be optimistic that they can start the season of new campaign with a clean sheet. One of the best and the cheapest way into the relentless defense is via Jules Kounde, who is priced at 5 million. The clean sheet looks on for Kounde, but what else does he offer? Kounde offers a high level of ball recoveries, which is another potential route to points, but he also has attacking threat. In the 4 matches Kounde has played so far at centre back, he has already scored and accumulated an expected goals of 0.84. He has also managed to maintain a rate of 1.5 shots per game, which is unusual for a centre back. We can see from his La Liga hit map this season that Kounde likes to drive forward even for a centre half. His positioning in the opponents and in the box shows his drive to carry the ball forward and get into the attacking positions. At a fantastic price with a great fixture, good ball recovery stats and attacking threat, Kounde could be one of the best options for the round ahead. With all that in mind, he makes it into the top picks for Matchday 1. Benfica play on the second day of Matchday 1. This of course means that if one of our defenders fail to return any points on Tuesday, we can rely on them. The Portuguese club has a brilliant season in general last season. Edging their rivals Porto, Benfica claimed the Portuguese league title while also advancing into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. In the 34 domestic matches that they did play, they backed huge 21 clean sheets. This shows that they can be defensively strong. Benfica come against Salzburg in Matchday 1 at home. The home factor is a massive appeal here for Benfica, but Salzburg haven't exactly convinced. Austrian side used to be a breeding ground for budget enablers, but they have sold a lot of their key players recently. The Benfica clean sheets looks good, but for a round ahead, and one of the best ways into the defensive line is Alexander Ba, which is priced at 5 million. The 25-year-old has become a mainstay in the right back position over the last season, and his personal growth was apparent on the big stage last season too. For club domestically, Ba picked up 5 attacking returns in 28 matches last season, but he also registered 2 assists in the 8 UCL matches as well. The Danish international has attacking threat, but he also made 36 ball recoveries last season, providing him an extra 10 points towards his total. Using his heat map above, we can see that Ba attacks more than he defends. We can also see that he makes runs into the opposition box. This is very appealing when looking for a defensive options. Inter form has not gone unnoticed by football fans around the world. After a relentless 2022-2023 Champions League campaign, the Italian side will take lots of confidence, making it all the way to the final and making Manchester City work for the win. In terms of defense, Inter are strong. Last season domestically, they racked up 13 clean sheets in 38 matches. However, it was the Champions League where they looked formidable at the back. In their 2022-2023 UCL campaign, they collected 8 clean sheets. This made them one of the most defensively investable sides in the whole competition. They face Real Sociedad in the first round and have a great chance at a clean sheet. However, the appeal of the Inter defense isn't just a clean sheet. In fact, the Italian side play with a back three system which allows their wing backs into some of the most advanced positions on the pitch. One of the Inter's two lethal wing backs is Federico DiMarco, priced at 5.5 million. The Italian registered 4 goals and 3 assists in Serie A last season. In his most recent UCL campaign, DiMarco impressed even more with 5 assists in just 11 matches. This season is no different for DiMarco. In his first 3 matches of Serie A, the wingback created 3 assists, so it could be an even bigger season for him this time round. To show how advanced DiMarco can get, take a look at his hit map below. Not only we can see that he has one of the most advanced hit maps from a defender in Europe, but we can also see that he takes corners, giving him an additional route to points. DiMarco should be high up on every UCL Fantasy Manager shortlist. With a great fixture, huge assist potential and the additional bonus of clean sheets, DiMarco nails down his position amongst the UCL Fantasy top picks for Matchday 1. The fact that Inter progressed all the way to the final last season and they picked up 8 clean sheets make them more investable than most teams defensively. In addition, their formation means that they have got 2 wing backs and it could be wise to highlight both of them. Dumfries, priced at 5.5 million, has been one of the most explosive wing backs in fantasy football history, and that can be reinforced with multiple factors. For country, Dumfries has been absolutely vital to how Netherlands attack. Dumfries has shown huge attacking threat for his country. In his most recent Nations League campaign, he played 7 matches, scored 2 goals and created 1 assist. He also managed 2 assists and 1 goal in his most recent World Cup tournament. His latest Euro qualification was also excellent. He picked up 5 assists in just 3 matches. The Inter wing back is in great form and we can't ignore that. In his last 10 matches for the club and country, he returned a whopping 2 goals and 6 assists, and that's without the clean sheets. We can see how much potential Dumfries has in his heat map below. Not only does Dumfries have huge attacking potential in any game, but the most of the positioning is in the opposition box. He also spends a lot of time in opponent's box, which highlights how close he gets to the goal. With all the above in mind, he is an easy addition to the UCL Fantasy top picks for Matchday 1. The love for Serie A fullbacks and wingbacks continue as we head toward domestic league winners Napoli. The Italian side were relentless in their success for the Serie A and also advanced into the later stages of the Champions League. Napoli have a lot of strength in their defense, and we can see that from their recent season overall. In the 38 league matches they played last season, they managed to keep an impressive 18 clean sheets. They also blanked 4 clean sheets during their 2022-2023 UCL campaign as well. The Italian side faced Braga away from home next up. Braga finished 3rd in Portuguese league last season behind Porto and Benfica. The Portuguese side have shown a huge lack of experience at Champions League level, so Napoli will be heavy favourites here. One way to invest in both the defences and attack of the Napoli is DiLorenzo, priced at 5.5 million. In Serie A in 21-22, DiLorenzo picked up 1 goal and 5 assists from 33 matches. He then continued his attacking form in the last campaign where he bagged 3 goals and 4 assists. If that wasn't enough, the 30-year-old fullback has had an excellent season in the UCL last season. In the 10 Champions League matches he played in 2022-2023, DiLorenzo accumulated 2 goals, 2 assists and 3 clean sheets. This totals 7 returns in 10 matches. DiLorenzo has started this season even better than his previous months. In the 3 Serie A matches he has featured in so far, he has already notched up 1 goal and 2 assists. The Napoli fullback is in dangerous form and his heat map backs that up. Finding fullbacks or wingbacks with heat map like this should be a top priority for UCL fantasy managers. DiLorenzo spends more time in the opponent's half than his own. We can see that he surges into the box from the right hand side, puts him into some of the most dangerous positions on the pitch. So that's it for today guys. I hope you find this content useful, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like and also subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with my team selection video for Matchday 1 later this weekend. And yeah, good luck for FPL and also Matchday 1 for UCL Fantasy.